So for film 16, I'm gonna talk about Jasper Johns and him talking about his work and why I felt like it was better than in the previous films. So for one, I appreciated the artists speaking about their work more than an art historian or someone who admired an artist speaking about it because it to me provided exact truth, and it was more intimate, I would say, because it's kind of like you were having a one-on-one conversation with the artist. Um, so I feel like it's better, but then it's like it's not no he say or she say. It's like directly from the source, which I think is always good when knowing about someone's life. Um, Jasper's approach to painting I really enjoyed, and I'm gonna start off with um, the quote of him saying he needed to mean what he did, and therefore that meant that he did not have to mean what other people did. And I feel like that makes complete sense. Being a new artist, you, especially in an academic setting, you try to do things your way without referring back to other artists. You don't want to do what they did. You want to do it your way. And I feel as though he definitely excelled in it. But knowing that his idea of becoming an artist was actually a fantasy from a young age, it kind of shows like why he has that mentality. Where he was from, they didn't have art, and it was no artist, so he really didn't know what art was until he moved away. So it's like from that moment, he didn't have a reference of creating. Um, he felt like when he was doing something, if it was doing something that someone else did, that he stopped doing it because he felt like they did a good job at doing it themselves. So why do I have to help them? He didn't feel a need to help the person. So he also talked about how he worked in various ways, which ultimately was destroying various things, and he kind of felt like he was getting a little bit too serious about his work. And one piece that I want to talk about is his painting with the flag, which ultimately was a dream of his. He dreamed he painted the American flag and he woke up and painted it. But he used paper and newspaper as a collage and called it a painting. A lot of it dealt with he used thread and stitched it on canvas, which he said was like a sheet or linen, and enamel paint. And enamel paint dried too slowly, so he began to use wax because it dried quicker. I think this all goes with the fact that he didn't want to do what other people did, and so in turn he created new ways and new techniques, which kind of goes back to um, Jackson Pollock's the idea, the theology that new means need new techniques. I'll leave the questions below in the blog. See you in the next video.